Walking this bitch like, hey, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey, bitch, I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour, got bitches screaming. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really.
Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, Gabe Reezy, aka EC's resident Ice Hayes King 2 Code.
The same motherfucker you've been doing the show with 5 years, motherfucker. Nah, what's up, man? What's good with the people, man? What's up? It's a long Friday night, man. You know how it is, man.
Goodness gracious. Yes, sir. And we are here live and direct Friday night block party, man. Dude.
Hey, you know what we need, man? Hey, man, it's 10 o'clock, right? It's after dark. It's GOW after dark. We need to change the background, man. Can we change the background?
Let me see what I got. Let me see.
Can we get the nighttime city backgrounds, the summertime? We need the stars out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They need to see the backdrop. We need to see the moon. That's what I'm talking about. It's GLW after dark, man. What's good with the people, man? What's good with you, bro? What was you getting ready to say, man? Tomorrow? What's tomorrow, brother?
Man, tomorrow we are officially on the countdown, man, to SummerSlam. 7 days a week until the GOW will be live and direct from Al Lerner Way, Cleveland Browns Stadium. Chill. Ready. But before we get to SmackDown, before we get to SummerSlam, we got to get to SmackDown. But before we get to next week's SmackDown, we got to get through tonight's SmackDown, bruh. Okay, so tonight, usually it's the week of a pay-per-view. Usually it's the go-home shows that are like, okay, we already know what it is. Today on SmackDown, though, was very.
I think
you think so?
I think the show was mostly the gauntlet match, and it was just like a bunch of everything.
Yeah. And you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe that's what it was. I know the gauntlet match came on at 9 o'clock, and we damn near went 40 minutes with that before we got the main event. But I'm just like, I will say this, though. I will say this, bro. The Bloodline 2.0, Solo Sikoa, talking this talk, talking that greasiness. At the beginning of the show, we started with Solo and the Bloodline. At the end of the show, we ended with Solo and the Bloodline. Hey, Solo, man, put his foot in the sand. Ain't no more wondering maybe what is Solo's feelings on the Bloodline, where he's gonna go. He made it loud and clear. And then, earlier today, we found out before SmackDown technically, got started that, the tag team match would be Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. But because Tonga Loa got his eye jacked up, guess what, man? We put that boy, the Samoan Werewolf in there. That boy Jacob fought too. And that boy came in, he wrecked shop and he handled business. And you know what? I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this one time and one time only, bruh. Bloodline 2.0 has finally, to me, hit its stride. I ain't gonna lie to you. Solo wasn't really doing it for me at first. And it was because I was so used to Roman being so brash and acknowledge me. And Roman's had such an overwhelming aura, such an overwhelming presence. Solo is, man, he's more laid back. He's more mafia style. He's more hitman, and I'm starting to like this. And to see the way, man, bro, you got Tama Tonga, a certified nutter. You got that boy Jacob Fatu, a legit mercenary. And the way, man, they sit up here and they just do whatever this man say, and they go out and wreck shop and handle business, brother. Is Roman Reigns and the Bloodline in trouble? Are the OGs
the original? Yes, they are in trouble. But first, before I even get further into that, shout out to the Doug, aka man, the Tennessee Possum Puss man. And shout out to Earl. What's good with you, man? What's good with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all on this Friday night after dark, man? You know what it is after dark. This is where we get. This is where it's grown. Yes, more than bro here in the Philippines. Hey, man, salute to you, brother. Morning to you, brother. Salute to you, man. I hope your day is wonderful, man. I hope your day is wonderful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, it's Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, look here. Solo got psychos on his team.
Yeah.
Okay. He got psychos on his team. Like the Usos, we know what they can do, but having Solo on your side gave you an edge.
Yeah.
You going up against Solo, you lost your edge. Yeah, them psychos. Them psychos. Period. Ain't nothing else to say. Now, could the veterans maybe find a way to win as it progressed? Sure. I'll give you that. But them some goddamn psychos. And you ain't just cakewalking through none of that. None of that. I don't not Jimmy. Jay may have a shot. Roman may have a shot. Jimmy gonna take another beating and be gone for another year.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even nah, we good. We ain't even got the prolong that one too much, man, because it's gonna be something when Roman comes back, but that Bloodline 2.0, boy, boy, them boys are psychotic. For real.
Yes,
Earl,
sir. Yes.
Before you go to Daniel says, man, happy Friday. Hey everyone. Diaz says congrats to Zula 5-2 win a title belt. Oh, wow, didn't even realize that. Zula 5-2 won. Which title belt did she win? Or did they win? Earl says my baby. That's what I see. My baby girl on to it. Earl, the man says, man, so what are we going to do with this Solo? Hype him up for the attempt to lose at SummerSlam yet again? Too many losses to buy into him as the tribal chief. Well, that's going to be the thing, Earl. That's going to be the number one thing. We don't know what we're going to get at SummerSlam. We could get a surprise. I don't think could Cody hold the title. He could, but Cody could mess around and lose the title and then win the title back later on. Ain't no telling. Do they want to do long title reigns with these champions? I don't know. Like, I think somebody may hold it a little bit longer, but I don't know how much longer past SummerSlam. Maybe before Survivor Series, if not a Survivor Series, maybe whatever Bad Blood that's coming up. Maybe somebody will lose there if they don't lose at SummerSlam. It's up in the air, man. But as far as Solo, I'm with you, Earl. I feel like he do got to win, or if he do win, is he win by some type of disqualification, but he gets up the victory, but he doesn't win the title. Something stupid, but unless the only way you can accept the loss, is if Roman Reigns comes out and costs him the title. Then that's like the only way I think people would even accept it. It's like, okay, Roman came out and beat him. It's like, but if Cody, no, because you've been putting too much stock in Solo being the head of the table, and it's like, he might have to actually win this one, man. You really trying to sell this, because I don't know how you're going to keep those guys wanting to support him if he can't get it done. Don't keep telling them they got to get it done and you can't get it done. That's going to be a problem. So, I hope WWE didn't book themselves into a corner. And hey, Cody going to have to bite one, brother.
Dude, I mean, hey, I'm okay. Let me ask you this: SummerSlam card. As it stands right now, are you satisfied with the card, top to bottom?
With the card, I mean, yeah, because the card is it's a damn good card. It's 8 matches, 6-7 title matches. I mean, shit, dude, it's a damn good card. I can't complain about the card whatsoever. So, they're doing the tag team championship match on SmackDown, so that'll be happening here in Cleveland on Friday. And then whatever else they'll do after that, but everything else, United States Championship is on SummerSlam. The Intercontinental is on SmackDown. SummerSlam. Both the world and the both the men's and women's world and WWE championships are on the line. You got the women's tag team championship on the line. I mean, we got Drew versus CM Punk. We got Drew versus CM Punk with Seth Rollins as a special guest referee. I mean, shit, man, shit. I don't know what else we need. I really, honestly, I feel like we're good. This is a nice. I don't think you need to overdo it because some of these matches need to have a good amount of time to do what they need to do. So no, I'm good with SummerSlam card. Obviously, man, you're building up to something. Either prior to or you're setting up for afterwards. Like AEW is kind of doing right now. But outside of that, no, I'm good with what they got.
So I was about to ask you a question, but Earl kind of said something, and it was about what I was about to say. Wrong one, sorry. He said, or perhaps we get another shakeup with the bloodline. Jacob emerges as the tribal chief. Now, it's funny he said that because, as I alluded to earlier, you got some lunatics, man. They are unmanageable. I mean, they're pledging their allegiance right now, but bro, I think it's safe to say that Jacob and Tama alone are far more crazy than Solo Sikoa. I think right now Solo Sikoa, he's got a little bit of a say over them because he's been in WWE for a little bit. He's been part of the bloodline, so he's got a little bit of credibility. But what are your thoughts on them? A guy like Jacob realized, like, hey, bro, like, I'm the one that's getting this bloodline 2.0 shit really popping. I'm the one that people really with. Like, hey, maybe I feel like I could be the tribal chief. What you gonna do?
But that goes back to what I just said. If Solo loses, do they still want to follow this guy? Like, that's the issue that he's gonna run it into. I already said it. Like, we're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. So when we see it, we know why. Because you didn't get the job done. So are you really the tribal chief? We trusted you. You said all this. You didn't deliver. Okay, now it's time. You know what? I'm about to do it. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how that goes from there. But hey, hey, that's why I said the hype and speculation. Now, do I expect some interference and shenanigans? I do, because Randy's out, KO's out, SummerSlam's next week. I'm pretty sure they'll show up to help Cody, try to beat the bloodline, to fend off Jacob and everybody else, depending on if two of those guys are going to have the tag team championships around their waist. That will be a Kickstarter. But even if all of that happens, if Roman Reigns still comes out, I think that's the only way it'll still be acceptable. Like, if all of that happens and Solo still loses, I think that'll piss people off. But if Roman Reigns came out and cost Solo the title, then that's different, because it's like, okay, we already know where this is about to head into, because this is what people want to see. So it's like, all right, let's go. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off. So honestly, it depends on what we see. If they lose, boy, we're gonna see how well that loyalty lies. And if he wins, hey, we know it's about to be followed by blind faith, because they gonna follow with blinders on.
Oh my!
They gonna follow that boy with bread.
All right, no, I mean, look, I believe you. You know what I'm saying? I was just waiting on that other shooter drop, but okay, SmackDown, man. So we had
ain't dropped yet. We'll find that out. We'll find that at SummerSlam.
We had the main event. We had Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax versus Bayley Michin. Dude, okay, Nia Jax. They've been keeping her strong ever since coming back to WWE. Bayley's solid. I know we questioned her title reign at times. Tiffany Stratton obviously has, ever since she came up to the main roster, she's been placed in a favorable spot. Let me ask you this though, man. Michin lately, lately. She's been getting a little bit of the main event treatment. Now I don't know how long this is gonna last. It could be just by association because the fact she's helping Bayley. But right now, man, outside of Bayley, out of those three, who do you see as the X factor in the women's division in the next 12 months? Like, can you see Tiffany Stratton, being that long reigning champion after Bayley? Or do you see, maybe somebody like a Nia Jax being the one to have the longest reign?
I could see Nia Jax possibly holding the title until maybe the Survivor Series if she wins it next week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she needs to have a long reign unless you got something big planned. But if you're going to have Tiffany hold out, or you're going to have Tiffany attempt to try it on the Raw Women's Championship match instead of her match, because, again, it's the Money in the Bank briefcase.
That's true.
It's a title. Title match is a title match. It does not matter. Title match is title match. She can go after them and walk out women's world heavyweight champion. So, there's a lot of possibility there. But for me, I already said I think Bayley's time is up. You can go ahead and let Nia have a nice little run, let Nia do her thing, and then after that, we will see what happens. But yeah, there's an option with Tiffany. I say she can hold it for a little bit. I think she should hold it for a little bit.
And I was thinking that too, because we've seen people hold the damn briefcase for a super long time. I mean, look at Damian Priest. He got to the point we was like, damn, bro, are you ever gonna cash that shit in? Otis, at one point, we forgot he had it.
I knew it. I knew. I told you a long time ago when he was gonna cash that shit in.
You did, and you was right. We call you Kimbro Diamonds for a reason. But like with Tiffany Stratton, I feel like she's one of those. It's weird because she's with WWE traditionally has always gone for it since they started doing the whole Divas era and then moving in. Tiffany Stratton is the poster child of the typical WWE face, if you will, for women. Blonde, pretty, jacked, whatever. But that aside, she's hella athletic and she's got the resume and the matches to kind of back up her push. So I support that 100%. I've always felt like with her and the way she's being presented. The reason I asked you that question was because I do think Bayley's time is up, but I always feel like Tiffany should probably win it at a big pay-per-view. I don't think her first women's championship should be if it ain't gonna be a SummerSlam, I don't think it should be like on a B-list show. Like, I don't think she should win that shit at like No Mercy. I think if she's gonna hold it, let her get her moment at like maybe a Royal Rumble or maybe hell, even a WrestleMania.
Well, I mean, she could be the first female woman to cash in at WrestleMania. She could do that, but I also have to think about when she was on NXT and when she was the women's champion, and the fact that she was a pretty good women's champion.
Yeah,
like it's not like Tiffany wasn't bad. So, again, it's all about your option. What's your long-term plan for moving forward? Do you want to throw a wrinkle into the women's world heavyweight championship? Or do you want to just keep it on her for a while and let Nia do her thing for a minute? And you can play on her attempting to cash it in, but not really cashing it in for a minute. But I don't know. I personally wouldn't mind seeing Nia hold the title for a little bit because I think there's a few. I mean, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair. There's quite a few people.
Jade and Nia, you get that moment at the Rumble, right?
Like you can do some things, like you can do some small little stuff, but it can be really good and it can help you build up other things moving forward. So there's some options there, man. That's what I'm saying. There's some nice options, and I wanna actually see Nia hold it at least till Survivor Series if she's gonna lose it. But I think if you got a Bianca and a Jay, and then that might also start up the distinction between Bianca and Jade. So that might help that there. You can still play on Tiffany doing what she do or whatever. But yeah, I want to see them play with that for a little bit. Why not? Because it's only so many people that can really give Nia a run for her money, so you might as well give her opportunity against them.
Hey, so speaking of opportunity, it's funny because you and we did a over under, and one of these teams were the Hardy Boys, and so the Hardy Boys are now in TNA again. And TNA and WWE, they're doing a whole crossover thing. And a couple things that came to mind, because I know you and we talked about, damn, bro, like the Hardy Boys had the chance to, go out as AEW Tag Team Champions. Then, of course, Jeff got into a situation, messed it up. The first company they've been to ever and haven't captured Tag Team Gold. But now that they're back in TNA, Jeff Hardy, he expressed his remorse, and he still feels guilty from that fateful moment years ago with him and Sting, where he messed up and dropped the ball and pretty much had TNA management lose faith in him. He said, look, he understands that he has no more chances left, and he's grateful for TNA once again taking a chance on him. The Hardy Boys said that the NXT Tag Team Championships are the only Tag Team Championships in WWE they never had a chance to go for it, and that they'll be willing to compete for them. Would you be okay if the Hardy Boys became the NXT Tag Team Champions? Hope to build up that roster. Because, let's be real, bro. I don't, at this stage in their careers, that'd be much of a downfall considering where they're at. I know. It's NXT. I know. I know. Because that tag team division need help. I ain't gonna lie.
The division need help, but will it help?
Okay. Like further elaborate for me. Will it help because of the Hardys?
will the Hardys being in there help the tag team division, or is it just it's the Hardys and NXT? Whoop-de-doo. Like, will it help? Improve the tag team division? Will it help elevate some of the teams in the tag team division? There's like a couple of teams, but there's not like really much. And it's starting to get to the point where everybody that was either ready to go or not ready to go, but still needed a few little bit more time and then became ready to go, are all getting to the point where you're coming to the end, or you're going to be about at the end, and you're either going to be one of the vets that's going to help build up the new people, or you're going to go to the main roster. That's where you're going, and plain and simple. That's just where you're going. For the Hardy Boys, because because they've already lost their opportunity to try to win the AEW Tag Team Champions, and to have that legacy on their belt, because they've won the Ring of Honor, they've won the TNA, they've won the New Japan, they've won the WWE, they've won the ECW, I believe, they won the WCW championships. So it's like, damn, it's like, dude, you won damn near every company. I believe the NWA. I think they've really gone through pretty much all the major companies and won at least the championships once or somehow. And AEW being what it is, and the opportunity was for you to come in, it was Storybrooke. You got the one team that everybody considers the 2.0 version of you anyway, and you got a match with them for the AEW Tag Team Championships. And it's like, bro, you can't really give that no better than that. Yeah, that's right, no better. You can't give that no better than that. And to have to accept that they got to go after the NXT Tag Team Championships. Man, it's the same way it was. I feel the same way about that as I did for the New Day.
Well, see, the thing is, it kind of hurt me more about the New Day, because the New Day, like, when they went down there, they were still like in their prime. Like, granted, they've been in WWE for a decade, but they were still like in their prime. Like, bro, why the fuck y'all going down? Like, and they New Day 8-9 time tag team champions. Like, they still had some juice left in the tank. But with the Hardy Boys, it's like, bro, y'all kind of really, y'all.
Like, I don't know yeah, I don't know, man, how well they're going to be able to keep up. Like, okay. It's going to be the keeping up, man. That's why I say, man, it will it really help? Is it going to be a help? Like, sure, it may say, oh, you know, it'll bring that the Hardy Boys are in NXT, but you know, will it really matter? Will it really do anything? What will the impact of them being there be for not just the wrestlers, but for the product? And you know, and they're there representing TNA. So how would that work out for them? Now, of course, they're the Hardys, so they're a former WWE. You know, they used to be there, so I could see them winning. But then this begs the question: are only the former WWE people gonna come in the company and win? And can none of the original TNA people come in and win? Like, what's gonna happen with that? Like, there's still things about that partnership that I gotta look at and still question. Clive, shout out to you, man. Arrow says Hardy as the champs again is a no.
Earl standing on business. Hey, look, and I'm not mad at it. It's just, you know, I don't know, man. I guess a part of me, bro, is because the Hardys, bro, like we want
what we wanted. We wanted what we wanted. We wanted that match. We wanted the Hardys versus the Young Bucks for the AEW Tag Team Championship in a ladder match. That's what we wanted. We wanted that. That was it. And it was off to the sunset. That was it.
And I think that was before Matt took that crazy ass bump off that damn pallet jack with Sammy and cracked his head and kind of got fucked up from ever since that moment.
That was after. No, that was after. That was after
what,
that.
What was it after that? Oh, because that's right.
It was before. No, it was, but no. Was it? I think it was before. I think it was before, but that's what led to it because Jeff had got into trouble stuff. That's what I think. But that's what we wanted. That's all. Anything after that the Hardys did, man. Hey, man, y'all just out here because y'all just want to be out here. Yeah. That's it. It ain't even no. Oh man, why? No, man, they the Hardys, man. You know they do the hell they want to do, man. They just want to wrestle till they can't wrestle no more. They can wrestle. They can do whatever they want to, man. They accomplished everything that they needed to do, man. Thank you. We appreciate you, man. We got to see y'all make history. Thank you. That was it. That was it. And we didn't get that, and we won't get that. I won't say we won't get that. The question is, well, there's no question because I think if we did get it somehow, some way, before it's all really said and done, for at least for the Hardys, I think we'll accept it, but it won't feel the same as what it could have been when we could have got that. Especially the way Jeff came in AEW. My God, that boy came in flaming. Jeff was back to being to being Jeff Hart. He was back to being that dude on TV, man. Yeah. Hey, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And yeah.
But no, you know, I mean, as far as I know right now, that's all the latest wrestling news and rumors, at least on the WWE TNA side as of right now. Again, like I said, you know, what we got coming up? We just had Blood and Guts, bro, dude. So goddamn, Leo. I rewatched highlights from that match, bro.
It was stupid.
It was stupid. Let me tell you. So I didn't realize. I mean, in the moment, when Jack Perry took that chair shot, it's like, damn, that was fucked up. It wasn't until, bro, you rewatch that shit again sober, you be like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. Mark Briscoe, bruh, like that's CTE like a motherfucker. Wait, I didn't realize he took his square on the face like that.
Yeah. And that's what I said, man, dude. I was watching this shit. That's what I'm like, damn, these dudes is killing. I said, yo, man, I say that's why I asked the question, how come TBS has not said anything about this match yet? Like, y'all are good with this for the third or fourth year in a row. Y'all are good with this. That's why I asked that question. I'm like, y'all good? Like, if y'all good with it, I'm solid with it. All right, bet I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because you letting it ride on TV and they ain't saying nothing to you. So hey, if they ain't saying nothing to you,
let me ask,
damn.
Let me ask you this, because you hear a lot of the old timers, right? Or guys of their past glory. Right. Professional wrestling talk about how pro wrestling they got soft, how the locker room they got soft, and it's been a conversation ever since the Attitude Era and even the Ruthless Aggression Era, and just how different the culture is. And then you have this match right here, brutal, crazy spots, hardcore shit, ain't nothing phony about it. And then you got some of the the vets in the business, some of these same guys talking about, yo, this is stupid. Why are these guys doing this? Like, we passed this. It's like, I almost feel like the newer generation can't win for losing. I feel like if they do all the flips and all the safe shit and all the cool acrobatic shit, they don't know how to tell a story. It's cheap pops. It's all this, it's all that. But then I feel like when you get guys out here in a damn near hour-long match, literally out here damn near killing each other, or at least making it to appear to be that way, it's like now all of a sudden y'all too brutal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, which one is it? Because we had this conversation, dude. We just seen Mick Foley get thrown off of a steel cage and through a steel cage through the ring in the same damn match. We just seen people get set on fire. We just seen Punjabi prison matches. We just seen RVD do some of the most crazy shit with a chair. And it's just like, Sabu, the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal maniac. It's like, bro, Tommy Dreamer, Raven, like, they made a living off this shit. So it's like, man. Bro,
he busted before he even get to the ring.
Exactly. So my thing is, what are your thoughts on the such harsh criticisms of that match? I understand from a safety aspect, I get it, but it's almost at the same time like, bro, AEW get criticized so hard and so heavily for all the flippy shit that they do, and then it's like, all right, bro, like, people wanted blood because WWE wouldn't give it to you, they got it. People wanted to see chair shots because back in the day, people used to get cracked in the head like goddamn eggs on the skillet. You know what I'm saying? AEW giving it to you. So it's like, what do y'all want from this man? TK trying. I ain't gonna lie, I'm coming to TK.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
I'm not saying he get cracked like eggs on the skillet.
Man, after getting, bro, I swear them commercials used to be crazy, man. Bro, oh shit, dude. Look, was the match over the top? Yes. It was established that way.
Yeah.
It was established that way. And each year people watch it, they critique it, they say what's good about it, they say what's bad about it, they move on. Guess what? They do the same thing with War Games. They say what's good about it, they say what's bad about it, and then they move on. Now, do we have people that are so? I tell you, man, I swear to God, Vince McMahon created the mini Vinces out here, man. They're not even called trolls no more. I call them mini Vinces because they act like everything WWE do is swore by God, and there's no wrong that can be done, and anybody else that do anything is just rip off. They don't even exist. And I understand Triple H trying to change that, from that perspective, but right. The trolls are already out here. It's already like that. It's one thing to enjoy both and just you like what you like. There's no one or the other. You like AEW because if you were around to see WCW, it kind of reminds you of that attitude. Yeah. And then of course, if you're older or younger than that, and if you were watching the TNA, it kind of gives you that TNA vibe as far as just kind of the zaniness of it, as far as what TNA was. The only difference is they're not wrestling in a 6-sided ring. That was the zaniness of TNA. It was like, how the hell are they wrestling in this damn ring until they made it to a square ring. But I feel like the you can you can have it all, man. It's not going to be pretty. Yeah, there's some things they could have did and they couldn't have done. Yeah, they're a little bit more harsher and some of the stuff that they do, but that's what it was designed to be. It was designed to be that wrestling that there's money for this. Yeah. Like, you say what you want about AEW, man. There are people buying these tickets. They're buying the merchandise. They are supporting the product because they want to see this. They want to see different other than what WWE has always been, because it's always been presented to us like it's the be all of end of all. There's nothing else. So it's, you have something different. It's not perfect. We by far ever say it's perfect. Yeah. Boy, and trust me, we'll shit on it quick. But dude, it's wrestling. It's wrestling, man. I feel the same way about AEW the way I felt about WCW. There were people there that I liked and people there I didn't care for, but and I liked some of the stuff they did. And as they got better, yeah. And of course, as the WWE guys showed up, hey, it became what it became, and everybody jumped on board with it. I don't see no different with this. The only difference is it don't seem as deliberate. You don't have two guys that were mega stars at one company show up to another like they just showed up. You can't do things that they did because of the internet and everything now, but no, man, there's elements to each one. To TNA when it came out and how it started and when it came up, man, AEW is just it's the next company, man. It's the next company focused on all the things that made wrestling an issue during the time when WWE and Vince were dominating before the change. Because when they came, of course, they forced their hand. Okay, so people want to see this. Okay, we'll do this stuff they think they want to see. And then we started seeing the transition thanks to some people feeling, some things happening to some folks and they're not feeling, they're not liking it. So, people got in trouble. I'll just leave it at that. Yep. Leave it like that.
Like bad Vinnie Mac.
Bad Vinnie Mac. Bad Vinnie Mac. But I mean, but that's real though. I mean, that's one thing that nobody can really deny, man. You can't deny me, man. Without AEW, would you really have seen this change in WWE the way we've seen it? Like you can't tell me otherwise than that, man. You can't.
Earl says
they did it with less. They did it with less.
Yeah. But you know what? That unperfect, that not pretty, that gritty feel that we fell in love with AEW, that kind of sloppiness of it was kind of what we liked about ECW and W. Like I said, even WCW, because the production value wasn't there. That's what we liked about NXT at first. The black and gold era, because the crowd was all darkly and dimly lit. Yeah, and everything was focused strictly on the ring. Like the only thing that was lit up was the ring. So it was like you're seeing the crowd, but the crowd was like a little silhouette, and it was just about the action in the ring. And they were doing some crazy shit in NXT that they couldn't dare get away with on the main roster. So when AEW came along, they're like, shit, oh bro, it's like NXT on steroids. But now, of course, AEW, they tried, they got a little bit of money, and of course, like with every company that gets money, they up their production value as one would. To me, I kind of feel like AEW tried to go back to their roots with the tunnels again, but I do still feel like they're trying to compete with WWE. When you look at the LED boards and just like the way things are set up, but I mean, it is what it is. You got to keep up with the times, I guess.
I mean, you got to keep up a little bit, man. I mean, it's 5 years in. You would think, well, if you would say, well, if AEW is making some money, TK would be able to. I mean, TK got money, so it is what it is. But
and you see, he chilled out with them damn custom sets though. You remember when AEW first started, every pay-per-view had a different set. This time he like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, right. We just changed the Titantron. Bam, there it is. It's like, look, let's be cost saving about this, which is smart, man. That's business 101, man. It ain't like other companies don't see what other companies do and do similar things to what they. Come on, man. It's not new, folks. It's not new. But no, I mean, shit. Right now, as Darby Allin won the the Rage Royal Rumble, whatever they had called it. He gets the title shot at the Grand Slam, depending on who it is. So ooh, that's gonna be something nice. Earl says Swerve versus Cody, title for title. Who y'all got? I'm going with Swerve. Well, I don't know, man, because Raheem, man, he be here. Raheem be on some shit.
Yeah, hey, my boy resourceful, man. When he get that ebony Hulk up,
right,
my boy, he undefeated in these streets.
Raheem be on, he be on other things. But I mean, right now, man, look, wrestling is wrestling. Enjoy it all. I mean, but the blood and guts match. As far as that, Elliot says Swerve. Other than that, man, it's gonna be a hit or miss with some people, man. It is. They'll have some good moments, and then they'll have some oh shit moments, and then they'll have the oh damn moments, and they'll be like, oh damn, that y'all could have did better than that. Y'all could have did better than that. So they'll have that, man. They'll have that.
Oh man, bro, man. Any other thoughts, man? Anything else on your mind, man, for the night?
Nah, man, not really, man. Right now, Statline is getting ready to come out and beat somebody up. Why is she helping Stokely up like he a little baby, like a little toddler? Like pick me up, up.
He's stupid.
I mean, he did. And who was Chris about to fight? Oh, Layla Gray. Okay, seeking her 12th AEW win. Well, she ain't getting it tonight. Should have set the set on fire, Earl says, man. But no, man, I can't think of nothing else, man. Tonight was a pretty, like I said, we know what next week is. It's SummerSlam. It's SummerSlam countdown. We finally are here. Since they have announced it, we have been waiting and just waiting, and now we are mere days, no longer weeks, days away from the biggest party of the summer here in Cleveland, Ohio. And your boy, we gonna be at that party with our family, enjoying a good time, and ending the summer on a good note.
Man, look, it's gonna be on. It is gonna be on, man. Look, we done took vacation after vacation after vacation,
So you've taken vacation after vacation after vacation. I'm working on number 2. I just found the space to get me one in. You and
Hey, look. First of all, we ain't gonna act like, man, you ain't showing me the way. Hey, I've been cracking that piggy bank open, boy. Hey. One here. I don't want to work that one here. Hey, y'all said Chappelle. Huh, no.
Now watch it.
Oh man.
Oh shit, man. Hey man, look here, brother. I'm just saying, maximize your time. Maximize your time, okay?
You know it, man.
You give your time, you maximize your time. That's all I can say, brother.
Hey man, I told Andrew to listen to the podcast. He said, bet.
And with that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get out of here because I feel the fires of hell coming. So therefore, it is time for us to go. It could be the liquor, but hey, I am the king. He is your franchise. Like I said, we are days, ladies and gentlemen. We are days away from SummerSlam. Monday's the go home show. Hey man, Great American Bash is next week. I think we might have to pop in, see what's going on with that, see how that may go. Because NXT gonna try to put on a show in SummerSlam week. They're gonna want to compete. They got WWE's got like 4 shows on like out of 7 days this week. So they want to dominate all the wrestling because everybody's got a show this week. Everybody's got something from the independent to all around, man. Everybody's got something going on. Because TK, he's gonna want to. Is he even doing Collision? What time is he doing Collision Saturday?
You know what? I don't know. Let me see.
He's got to be doing Collision. I don't know if he moved it.
I'm pretty sure he moved that shit. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be one of them 7 o'clock joints.
I mean, what's up, Aladdin? What's going on, Aladdin? You got the fight. First of all, you got the fight, Crawford. You got the fight going on Saturday, along with SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It's like TK. Where you think you about to put this Collision on with, bro? Where you think you about to put this? Like, I TK, come on, don't even do that.
You know what? He better off doing a combined show. How he did a couple months ago. How he had Collision and Rampage on Friday. How he just made that like a 2-hour split.
He better do that. He better do that. You got a better shot of competing with SmackDown. And then that's not even competing. You ain't competing with SmackDown, but you got a better shot of that night than you do of a Saturday night with 2 major pay-per-views. Yeah, nah, brother. You ain't nobody tuning in to Collision. Ain't nobody tuning in to Collision to want nothing. You ain't putting on nothing that's gonna make nobody watch that. You would have to put every title match on, and even then, that's pushing your luck.
Yeah, nah.
Every title match. I'm talking Swerve got to defend the title. MJF got to defend the title. You got the tag team champ, the TNT champ, the Continental champion, the women's champ, the TBS champ, the trios champ, and they ain't even got a trios champion. They took them titles off of every championship needs to be on the line, and you still ain't. That still ain't gonna be enough. So let's hope that because Lance Archer just dragging bodies to the ring right now. It's definitely time to go. Earl says, man, do you see TK letting his nuts hang and him book at the same city as the WWE on the same weekend, a pay-per-view?
They can't. WWE, they got in their contract. Nobody else can book another show in the same week in the same city.
Right. Yeah, they can't do that. So, and honestly, they don't need to. That's not a battle TK needs to try to win. Because he'll lose that battle.
And you remember for a while, like AEW was running shows kind of like a week or 2 after WWE go to a city or that same state. We seen it when they came to Cleveland. When Raw came to Cleveland and then AEW came to Cleveland, bruh, that crowd was that wrestling fatigue was real. So it's like you see they stopped that shit.
Yeah, because you can't go where they're at. You got to go somewhere else where they ain't okay. Nobody's been over here. Let's go over here because they ready for some wrestling. They want to watch something. Not like that. That you can't do that. That's not a game, TK. He doesn't need to play that game. That's the thing. He doesn't need to do that. He don't need to try to outsell them. And like that whole Dallas thing. Like if you want to do a show in Dallas, okay, you want to do a show in Dallas, but just make sure whatever it is you're doing, boy, it's a super card. Like you gonna have to, because you gonna have to get a lot of people. But then again, he may fuck around and 100,000 people may actually show up because they actually want to see some shit. He may actually put on a great card and they just show up just to show up. That could blow your mind there. Let you know, hey, it's a lot more people than you think that really does like AEW more than you think people really like WWE. But again, that's still pushing it. 60, maybe 50,000. I'll give you that. And if you can do half, hey, fuck it, you did half. That's 50. At least at Wembley, you're gonna do 80. Shit. You good there, man. You good with Wembley, actually. Once you get to Wembley, man, that's your number. That's your number show. You do that once a year, and then everything else, man, you just do what you got to do. But bro, let's finally get out of here. 50 minutes to the people. I think we gave it to them. I think we got their ears off enough. Y'all gonna hear enough of us next week. So enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Parting words, my guy. Parting words.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Friday Night Block Party. Like my man said, man, y'all will be seeing us on Monday as we are about to get on up out of here. And then we gonna do, are we doing a prediction show next week?
Of course we're doing a prediction show next week. What do you mean are we doing a prediction show this week? You see that belt back there, man? Yeah, I got to defend my belt, man. I'm not no penny waste ass champion, man. I'm a fighting champion, man. I don't back down from your punk ass. Man. Hell yeah.
First of all,
man, we can whoop that ass in our whole city and hold it over you because I'm taller than you.
Let me tell you something, pal. Okay. You don't understand. I'm gonna get the Boston kneecap cracker from the field house to come get you. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around. That sounds painful. I like my knees.
You know what it is. Hey, he was a bad man that Fenway.
No, man. I like my knees. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I ain't messing with you, man. Battle of the Belts. Oh, that's what they got going on tomorrow. That's why it's 3 hours. It's a Battle of the Belts tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie, man. God damn, TK. Like, how many fucking Battle of the Belts you doing, brother, man? Shit.
We've done at least two a year.
I don't know why I feel like every time I turn around, like Battle of the Belts just ended.
Because they'll do one, and then of course, you'll have a show where he just has regular title matches going on. That's all it is. The shows, it's the same shit, so it just runs, it just runs together.
It's that same shit, different toilet.
Right, pretty much, man. But yeah, man.
I say, man, we done BS now. But no, seriously, people, everybody that tuned in, man, again, thank you for tuning in to us, man. We'll be back in a couple of days. Click that bell notification just in case we do anything in the meantime. But besides that, bro, I'm the franchise, he the king, we the GOW.